I'm Nicole Bourgea, and I am an artist who's been commissioned along with Megan McNamara to paint a mural. This mural is a celebration and a tribute to the community of Ken-Gar, which was actually established a couple of years before Kensington. Ken-Gar was founded by formerly enslaved people in 1892. When thinking about how to appropriately celebrate this community, we didn't want to just gloss over all of the hardship that's happened. And so in doing some research about Ken-Gar, one of the themes that kept coming up again and again was the theme of light. In the research, I came across this African-American spiritual, which is titled "Hold Your Light." And so that is the text that you'll see on one side of the bridge. That is a spiritual that was sung call and response form. And I thought it really echoed some of the sentiments that I heard about this community. In the mural, we used not only that theme of light in the text, but also each of the historical structures that we've depicted some of them exist still today, and some of them were drawn from old photographs, but each of those structures have a lantern on them. And some of the community members from Ken-Gar have used a glow-in-the-dark paint to paint some of those lanterns, to light those lanterns. I thought that that was important because we not only heard stories about hardship in the form of, for example, electricity in the 1970s still not being something that the members of this community had. I thought that was important to highlight with the theme. Also, some really beautiful stories about families looking out for each other and kids, running and playing in the summers and knowing it was time to come home because someone's porch light would be turned on. And so I wanted to make sure that some of the homes that are depicted in our mural have these porch lights. Also, one of the phrases that I heard again and again from Ken-Gar residents in some of the oral histories and when they've come out to meet me here at the mural is speaking about these churches as beacons of light for the community. So I thought it was important that we depict those two churches and that we include that element of a lantern lighting, a beacon lighting in the mural. So actually, one of the residents who was here this morning, he just lit the light for the Methodist church in the neighborhood with the glow-in-the-dark paint. So hopefully this evening things will start to glow and we'll be able to see those little beacons of light.
Hello everyone, my name is John Hopkins. I was born right here in Ken-Gar, Maryland, 4007 Plaza Mill Road on the other sides of the tracks. It's so great to share a little bit of history of how I was growing up in Ken-Gar. We didn't have much down here. In fact, my house was eventually torn down. I integrated Kensington Elementary School, and that was really a great experience. Everyone was excited in the neighborhood to finally be going to school with the white kids. We had our own schoolhouse in this neighborhood prior to that. It was really tough going from here into the white neighborhood and getting called names all the time. This is a bittersweet experience to be in my old neighborhood, Ken-Gar, to see how far we have come as a nation and also see where Ken-Gar is today. And sometimes I'll come here to Ken-Gar just to pray. I go to my old church, First Baptist Church. I think about my dad who painted that church. I have so much history here, so when I want my strength, believe it or not, I come to Ken-Gar. I've been inspired since George Floyd's death. Just navigating your life as a black man through America can be very tough. My grandkids call me crying and hurt. I have to speak out now. I'm just trying to make a difference and share my experience, what I went through, and not forget how far we've come. But also, we have to remember that we can go further, and we've got to learn how to love one another.
Doing murals is really a lot about active listening. Hopefully, projects like this inspire people to listen to each other, people who live in communities side by side. I think that murals provide an opportunity for conversation to take place around, some commonalities and differences, and really just make us realize that we're all just one human race. So hopefully this will be one of those projects that opens up a further understanding and more conversations.